The move to oust former Prime Minister Tony Abbott from his seat of Warringah is ramping up. Olympic skier Zali Steggall today announced she would run as an independent at the upcoming federal election. Now a barrister, Ms Steggall has accused Mr Abbott of being a destructive figure in politics, and she's putting climate change at the top of her agenda. The well-known local has won the backing of a growing grassroots movement set up specifically to defeat Mr Abbott.
She's the nation's most successful alpine skier and a veteran competitor. Now Zali Steggall is making a run for politics against Tony Abbott in his Sydney seat of Warringah.
There's no doubt he is a wily and experienced politician. He has been there for many years. But the reality is the people of Warringah have had enough.
The barrister and long-time Manly resident has taken off the gloves, accusing the former Prime Minister of being a divisive, destructive force and out of step on issues like climate change.
The science is in that there needs to be action. There needs to be affirmative action on climate change. And he's made it clear that he has no intention of going down that path.
She has the backing of a concerted local campaign to vote Tony out. But the man she wants to oust appeared to be in the dark. Mr Abbott is ready for a fight in the seat he's held for 24 years.
I've never been complacent about this seat, and over the years I've had some pretty fierce opposition. That's to be expected.
This campaign against Tony Abbott senses a shift in sentiment towards him across his seat. At the 2016 election, the former Prime Minister dropped 9 percentage points on the primary vote. That said, anyone running against Mr Abbott here faces a massive task to unseat him. Even with a 4% swing against him after preferences, Tony Abbott holds Warringah by a very comfortable margin. Zali Steggall joins an increasingly crowded field of independents, including the local broadcaster Susan Moylan-Coombs and the former Malcolm Turnbull staffer Alice Thompson.
There's not so much detail underneath her policies, but I'm sure that she'll have some valuable insights on Warringah and on some of the national issues.
In the Surfside heart of the electorate, there are mixed views.
I think he's had his time, and I think as a young person and yet with a young family, I'm looking for a change. I'd like to see Tony back. I won't be voting independent.
He's done some good things and some probably not so good things, but we've got to move on. You know, he's got to move on.
Something Tony Abbott has no intention of doing. Jean Kennedy, ABC News.